chemistry between Shaq and Reggie, Kyrie, Lil Rel, Nick Kroll, JB Smooth, Mike Epps, Erica Ash, Tiffany Haddish. It was so much fun. Yeah, it was important for me in coming on board to do Uncle Drew that the story have a lot of heart, and that the Dax character, that you really feel for him and you feel for Uncle Drew and their relationship, as well as the humor of the generation gap between older folks and young folks, or old school versus new school. But for me, the basketball, the dynamic basketball, and all the comedy really rings if there's an emotional component that you can really sink your teeth into. Family comes in all shapes and sizes. That's essentially that, and that basketball is an amazing sport to play.
The director was great, the producers were great, so everybody helped. It was a team experience like when I play basketball. So just like if you have 40 points, you better thank the team. I think I did a great job. If I didn't, it's their fault, but when I did, it's their fault because they helped out a lot. We had too much fun, and hopefully the directors and everyone aren't mad at us, because I'm sure it was like a professor teaching a preschool class. That's what we were like. We had fun every second of the day, whether it was a break and Nate pulls out his backpack speakers, or whether it was Shaq starting to dance, but we had a great time. It was fun. My body hurts still. We never should have tried to play basketball. We should have just tried to act, but since we're basketball players, we tried to play basketball, and our bodies are hurting. You know, we're old. Shaq looks good, but he has big joints and knees and stuff, and so he's hurting, and we all gotta get better. But it was a lot of fun, but it took a lot of wear and tear on the body. Those are real dunks, real layups, and real plays. Betty Lou. Oh, I share the love of basketball with Betty Lou. I share the love of life. And I better not get in trouble and keep running from her, because she's going to kill me, because she wants me to stay in the church and not go back to the evil streets of basketball. Two things. I hope the audience takes away laughter in whatever way they deem. And then secondly, just realize it's never too old to chase your dreams. This is a good, heartwarming story, and the fact is, never stop chasing your dreams. You can always show these young whippersnappers something.
It was awesome. Tiffany and I, we go way back. We started together. We both did Real Husbands. She played my cousin. Fun fact. And so we kind of have an unspoken language already. So it was really, really nice to be able to play that up again and have that on camera. I want them to feel good, and I want them to realize that, family is not always who you're born into, but family is who you create around you. And so you can have wonderful, wonderful friends who become your family members. And I think that's one of the things that this movie is going to teach.
All these guys, normally I'm a tall guy. I'm a tall guy normally. And I show up today, and I'm not the tall guy no more. I'm embarrassed in a way. I had a growth spurt when I was in 12th grade. But now I get here, these guys are all taller than me. This is golden. Angelo is a natural born hype man. He's damn near 80 years old, so he may be the original hype man. Wasn't too many hype men back in those days, but this guy is the original hype man. He has Uncle Drew's back, He's just as old as Uncle Drew, but he still calls him Uncle Damn Drew. I understand. He ain't Angelo's uncle, but he still respects that man enough to call him Uncle Drew. We want to inspire a lot of people out there to motivate kids to have fun, to motivate older people to get out there and have fun. Basketball is the universal language of the world.
It was really, started as a very simple narrative, and then we turned it into, something bigger than ourselves, which I'm happy to be a part of. I had to do it with a lot of forgiveness, a lot of love in my heart, but obviously, having some unbelievable friends along the way with Uncle Drew made the trip a lot better. I'm extremely happy that Charles Stone III gave us the slack to kind of go off and improv a lot of the scenes, and they really just came off authentic, and I'm just happy that, we all just grew closer on that set. I mean, just utilizing your passion in order to, really forgive yourself throughout relationships. There was a love interest as well. Just a lot of mistakes that Uncle Drew made back in his past, and it's about time he owned up for them and, built a family around kind of the game of basketball.
I'm still pinching myself, and also to even get to know them after this and stuff. They've been very supportive of other stuff I had going on. I would never thought I'd be texting Reggie Miller. Well, the funnest thing about everything was just watching these NBA players take their acting serious, and they were really good. I think when audiences see this film, they're gonna be surprised. Like, almost forget that you're watching these like basketball legends. You go like, oh, these are thespians. They're actors. I want people to leave smiling, and I think they will. It's a very heartwarming, fun story. And from watching the screenings with audiences, it's been applause at every screen afterward.
You know what? We had so much fun on set, and this is the thing. When you play basketball, we're used to focusing, you know, when it's game time. But in acting, it's like hurry up and wait. You know, you're on for a minute, then you got to wait because the cameras have to shift all around. So we really entertained ourselves, whether we were dancing and making dance videos on the side, or playing basketball, or Betty Lou simply beating all the guys in horse. Preacher and Betty Lou are in love. I tell you, Betty Lou's spicy now, and she really just wants Preacher to stay worshiping the Lord, because she don't want him to go back to that old life of sin, and then in the boom boom room in the van. That just can't happen. So Betty Lou is fiercely trying to get her husband back. I love the heart of the movie because, you know, I was even telling my kids, I asked them questions after they watched it. The fact that they realize that in life you fail, but you have to keep going. You can't let your failures sort of rule your life, or you may not ever make it. You never know. And I love that they got that message that no matter what you do in life, you're gonna fail. I failed a lot, but what do people talk about? The awards, the gold medals, the MVPs. People don't talk about the lost championships and the championships that I didn't win. And so that's a part of it. But in life, you have to keep fighting, keep getting back up. And I love the movie for that message.
It was an unbelievable feeling, you know, being around so much greatness, and Kyrie being as young as he is, he has a beautiful old soul, you know, so he fits right in with all the greats, and, you know, with Reg and all them guys, so it just made it real easy for us to click as a whole. It was so much fun. Probably the best answer, Kyrie, because he's the youngest, but I think I can cut a rug, you know, I'm up there, but who impressed me was Reggie Miller, Mr. Life.
I thought it was Shaq because he was dancing.
Yes, that is true. I asked him to be in the commercial first, and then when they told me about the movie, he asked me like, yo, would you want to be in the movie? And I was like, of course. Yes, it's a family movie, so, you know, it just shows that, you know, you can bond friendships even with, you know, with disaster in between two people that love each other. You know, they make they make amends, they move forward, and they show that they can do it all together as one. It's a family movie. It's to me very, very heart-touching.
One, being able to play on a court with a bunch of NBA legends was a dream come true, and being able to also improvise and mess around with Lil Rel and Tiff Haddish, and who I call Tiff. I don't even know if that's what she calls herself, but I'm like, pretend like we're super type of calling her Tiff. But truly, it was like being able to play with All-Stars on the court and off the court. What a smooth transition that was. It was the best. It was like truly a dream come true. I've known them for a few years. I met, you know, a few years ago, Rel approached me at a party, and we had met, and he was very cool and said he was a fan, and then we stayed in touch, and a few years later I saw him at a birthday party, and he was like, we got to do something together, we could be the new Pryor and Wilder, and I would say it's fair to say that we're funnier than Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor, and I don't think I'm going out on a limb saying that.
We did. Minus the 3-hour makeups. Once we were all made up and we were on set and we got a chance to kind of banter with one another, that's when the magic happened. Well, to hear Kyrie say it, it was him. To hear Nate say it, it was him. There could be a dance battle, maybe tonight, maybe in the after party. I would like to see that. But those two are probably the two best dancers. Well, it was awesome because it gave me a chance. I've been retired 12 years now from playing professionally, so it got a chance for me to put my shoes and sneakers back on, lace them back up. We have a pretty good squad too, by the way. No, I like our squad. We can roll. It's not only a comedy, but to me it's all about family. Every family has its drama. We all go through ups and downs, but it's how you repair those relationships in that family, and we see that in this film.
This was great. I got the call from Kyrie and his manager team. The offer drew was a Pepsi spot. They wanted to do a movie. They wanted to put the team together. I was a member of the team. So me being a veteran at this, I said, let me just come out and have fun. It's a great film. Family, fun, drama, suspense. Old guys still thinking they can do it. A lot of comedy in it. Great movie. It was fun. Shooting the scene, especially the basketball scene, especially when the other guys try to make us play. Then when we played a little bit, next day it didn't feel too great. Because mentally it's always there, but physically you realize that you are old. I just hope they go get a great laugh. I hope they have fun. I hope they tell their friends about it. Got your kids, you spend time with your kids, you spend time with your families. You don't know where your kids are, you know they're here at the movies, you know they're safe for 2-3 hours. We just want people to laugh and have a good time.